I actually have a long professional career in corporate America as a change manager. Typically, companies would hire me to fix broken problems within the organization. And that's how I met Karen.
We worked good in coordination. He was very strategic, I was very tactical. So when we would work on projects together, we would accomplish a lot.
Why not India? We have many team members on our teams in USA that are from India. Very solid, very relied upon. The business practices were a little different. I think everything was run a little bit more organically based upon the needs. We really wanted to build it into a more structured type of environment. We liked the way their platform was laid out and how we could evaluate companies. That Bhavin and his team actually laid out the financials so that we could qualify and profile the companies really well. Then when we actually engaged with Bhavin and his team, they were very responsive and we actually were able to communicate really well. He was very diligent, he built the trust with us, and he was very transparent. So in my experience in doing acquisitions in the United States, it's very different than doing an acquisition here in India. And so he was very good about setting my expectations clear and really helped us through that journey as we went further and further down the acquisition process.
Working with Bhavin was very easy, very seamless. We had a lot of information, a lot of good communication. So the items that we thought would be challenges in that regard were overcome very easily because of the trust we had and the confidence in the company and the information that we were getting from Bhavin and his team. So that kind of got us to the point where we were ready to actually start looking at companies. Again, they were very responsive, lots of good financial information, lots of good data. Initially, they set our expectations that it could be a long process getting the data that we needed to see, but went rather quickly once we started going.
The best part is that he was very transparent. He really moved me off of what my previous experiences were on acquiring a company. I think if he didn't get me there, we probably wouldn't have considered India. As we've gone through and managed the day-to-day, we've had questions. We've had questions regarding labor laws, questions about IT, legal laws, the transition process, how it typically works within India, and just trying to align that to my previous experience. And he's done a really good job of putting us in place or in touch with the right people, and then helping us get to a resolution where we could actually action it. I would definitely recommend him. It was a pretty easy decision. I think Bhavin and his company was very transparent, and he worked very hard and built our confidence and trust very, very quickly.
Their expertise and the level setting. We were told, this is what it's like. We weren't nothing was sugar-coated or made to seem better or worse, but everything pros and cons for different companies, different locations, different people, and so it was a lot of good information transfer back and forth.